Hi, today I want to talk about semantics. It's a big question mark, just like philosophy. And many people want to trace it back to the Greeks. Even the etymology of the word semantics means the study of sense, the meaning of sense. They are, or the meaning of science. So there are signs in nature, in the street. You can do science with your fingers and with your words, etc. So this is in the past. Now, in the modern times, and especially after the World War, there was an increasing interest in the study of semantics, meaning, and the truth on both sides of the Atlantic. One could mention Cambridge philosopher Ludwig Wittgenstein of Cambridge in Europe and Benjamin Lee Worf in the US. And all these people, whether they are linguists or philosophers, they're interested in making sense of objects and ideas and words. Or sometimes they use mathematical x's and y's. Doesn't make sense, as my friend Professor Brown of PSU University, Portland State University, used to work with very sophisticated formulas. I can give you my own formula about man. Man wants a lot of money, right? But these philosophers are more sophisticated. So they try to find the truth in mathematics, but others suggested to work with language. These are people like Ludwig Wittgenstein from PSU, as I said. No, Wittgenstein from Cambridge, sorry. It's Brown who is from PSU. On the other side of the Atlantic, you have Worf, who has developed a theory, or at least a hypothesis, usually referred to as the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, which is that man is not free. His mind is controlled by the language he uses. And there is diversity of languages and also diversity of ways of conceiving the world. Most of these people, philosophers and linguists, were primarily interested in the use of language, and hence the discipline of pragmatics. Besides semantics, you have pragmatics. While in semantics, you study the meaning of words and sentences, pragmatics has got an equation itself, which would be put simply, utterance equals sentence plus context. It's not easy, it's not enough to see what the people say, but besides what they say, you have to know who said what to who, where and when and how. So this is the context. Now, the purely linguistic meaning of words can be found in dictionary, lexicon. But even here, man has got a play with words, and you have the problem between connotation and denotation. Well, finally, I will just mention a group of linguists who used to be students of Noam Chomsky and then later on developed their own theory of language and their own theory of meaning. While Chomsky suggested two structures for language, that is the deep structure, the surface structure, and I gave you previously the pair of sentences, John is easy to please and John is eager to please, which require two different transformations. One requires raising and one requires equi-epi deletion. Well, for the generative semanticists, people like Macaulay, Lakoff, and Hajros, the deep structure itself is the field of semantics. Thank you very much. Thank you.